Hello everyone, my name is Ryan27, and this is my submission video for DK King of Swing. I will be running DK Any Percent, which is adventure mode with Donkey Kong. Any Percent, which is collecting no banana medals, no crystal coconuts, just getting through the game as fast as possible. Without further ado, let's start the run. Unfortunately, the run starts with a tutorial, but we can just hold right and spam A and get past it, not even a minute. So this game is a 2D vertical side-scroller, which is different from all the other Donkey Kong games, especially coming off of Donkey Kong Country and DK64, but that doesn't mean it's a bad thing. The point of the game is to jump, climb, and swing, get King of Swing, get it? Yeah. Through a lot of interesting, unique, and might I add, well-designed levels to chase down King K. Rool, because the plot of this game is that he stole all your banana medals, as you see there, and you gotta take it back from him. This game is definitely very unique, as I said before, and is definitely a refreshing game to not only watch, but to play, even casually. This game is very interesting and a lot of fun to play, and I recommend it to any fan of Donkey Kong games, or even just a fan of spin-off games. So this speedrun, so what makes this speedrun so special? Well, other than the fact that it's about a game where you swing from pegs, there's a lot of things you gotta keep track of. As you see in the bottom right hand corner of the screen, you see your banana count. What? Oop. That's not good. Well, anyway, what bananas do is that they, as you see there, I got hit. See, I got hit on purpose, so I can demonstrate what the bananas do. So bananas, if you spend 10 bananas, you gain health. But if you spend 20 bananas, you do what the game calls going bananas, but I personally call it banana boost. What it is, it's pretty much this game's Starman. What you do, what happens, you gain invincibility, as well as jump height increase and attack increase. Ooh. So this game also uses, I forgot to mention, uses the left and right shoulder buttons as your hands, which, like I said, very unique control style, very fun, very interesting, very, it's a good breath of fresh air. So as I was saying, this game has very interesting tech movement. As you see, I'm kinda grabbing really quickly and letting go. The longer you spend grabbing pegs, it totally stops your movement, so you want to try and swing as fast as possible. However, there are also certain points in the game where you have to try and squeeze through things or find that perfect angle to maybe get to something, or maybe skip a certain section. So there's a lot of technical movement there, with timing and letting go, and a lot of technical movement. There's also, like I said, banana management, as I referenced before, to how the bananas work in this game. As you can see, my banana count is kind of low right now, so I'm going to have to be careful. Maybe take some safety strats, as well as maybe not doing a strat or two. It's very interesting. And obviously, if I had more bananas, I'd be able to do more strats, but as you can see, there are bananas spread across each level, so you can also spend time to save time. There's a lot of precise skips and tricks that you'll find later in the game. Like that skip I messed up there. But that's fine, we got a second try. This level is actually one of my favorites, just in terms of difficulty. There's a lot of bobbing and weaving through a lot of different enemies. Like this room I have to dodge all the bees, and in this room I'm gonna have to dodge some beetles. Luckily I didn't get hit there. That beetle can be kind of annoying. And you gotta squeeze through here, and you can actually grab that peg rather than having to break it. Makes it a lot easier. So as you can see, there's a lot of movement options. The movement in this game is very important to learn. One more. Ooh. I'm gonna reset the level just to get a refresh, you know? Resetting levels doesn't take that much. If you mess up something in the beginning like I did there, resetting levels doesn't waste that much time. Unfortunately, I missed a cycle, so I'm going to reset one more time. Hopefully get it right. Boom, boom, boom. See, I skipped that little peg there, so I can come up here. Boom. Excellent. And there's this room. Very easy. See, we got some break rooms. One unfortunate thing I will mention about this game, losing this game is quite punishable. I relate it to, in a way, Super Monkey Ball, because one simple mistake can waste a ton of time. However, it's very optimized. So, simply just doing a strat correctly, or not dying, or just not messing up anything can save a bunch of time. So this level is one of the more infamous levels in this game, called Treacherous Twister. As you can see, this level has winds pushing you from side to side. In this room it pushes you to the right, in the other room it pushes you to the left. This level is quite difficult, even in speedrunning. As you can see, I'm messing up hardcore right now. But we can pick ourselves back up. Oh my goodness. Alright, I'm just gonna wait this one out. There we go. I also had an itch. Oh my goodness. There we go. Banana count looking good. We have 29 bananas. As we move on to Necky's Canyon. Not Cannon. Now this level introduces the rocks. These rocks take precise timing to throw. Obviously, I missed one, wasting time. But that's not too big of a problem. We can keep going all the same. Dodging all the birds. This game has a lot. Routing this game was very fun. Personally, I routed this game. This game has 2 runners, and I started out as the first runner of this game. So routing out the movement is very fun, rather than... Ooh, just gonna try that again. There we are. See how I held it just a bit longer, so I wouldn't get hit by that vulture, or that Necky, I guess, for being technical. And this is Fire Necky. This is the second boss of the game. Remember those rocks we those rocks we introduced? Well, they're coming back. So this game, luckily, this game does not have a lot of RNG. So this game is all execution based, except for some portions. This guy doesn't have RNG per se. However, you can manipulate his movements a certain way. So we got all that. He needs one more hit. So what I like to do, gonna try and lure him over here. So when he gets into position, I didn't do it right, unfortunately. So unfortunately, kind of moved all the way back over there, wasting a little time. But I still messed up. Awesome. There we go. And we're good. As we move on to Aqua World, we go to Lockjaw Falls. Boom. This level introduces the piranhas. Ooh. Alright, I'm going to restart. Again. Alright. Wait for those guys. Boom. Boom. You want to try and grab quickly. Because you want to let go as soon as you let go, you start to lose speed over time because of the gravity in this game. So you want to grab really quickly if you're ascending straight up. But this level introduces these things. So you have to grab it a certain way, or else you won't be able to spin as fast. Ah, God. That's fine. We can tough through. So once again, Lockjaw Falls. Boom. Let's take it safe. Hopefully not die this time. There we go. There we go. Good execution there. Now these things. See, if I were to... Oh, that's unfortunate. See, if I were to grab that with my right hand... See, I'm grabbing it with my left hand now, but if I were to grab it with my right hand, it wouldn't spin me very fast to get the height that I need. So, once again, going back to the level design, very interesting level design, and very, very cool and unique. I can't express that enough with this game. Like, they put a lot of thought into this spin-off game. Moving on to the Ship of Ghosts. This level is this level, I will say, is very annoying. Unless you use Banana Boost. Get through it really easily. Boom. Casually, this level's a nightmare. But we got this little Ghost Peggy here. Just zoom across the level. And there we go. Now this level, Kremlin Camp, this is one of my favorite levels. The technical skill needed for this level is actually pretty insane. Starting off right away with this tire jump. Excellent. That jump is a lot tighter than it looks. Then we got that. Boom. Do that because I missed the peg. And boom. It's the barrel. Or not. I accidentally despawned the rock. Silly me. There we go. And we continue through. Now this level, or this room rather, get an extra 10 bananas here, as well as... Alright, we good. Ooh, uh-oh. There we go. Little iffy, but we made it through. You don't want to try and collect the medals in any percent, because it does waste time. After you collect a banana medal or crystal coconut, at the end of the stage, it displays a text box saying that you got the silver medal, which you obviously don't want to happen, because it wastes time. Now this is one of 2 water levels in this game. I will say, these water levels suck. Oof. I'm going to reset that. I'm not wasting all those bananas. So, we are going back to slow motion. this would be a good time for donations, but we don't got any of those here. Just take it the easy way, attack the starfish. Boom. Oof. That's fine. Just continuing on through. Now this part of the level is a giant maze, but you can skip half of it. Boom. Just by doing that. And we got this giant wheel of death over here. Gotta watch out for the giant wheel of death. I'm telling you, man. And finally we reach the end of the first water level. Now we have one of the hardest bosses in the game to kill optimally, Davey Bones. Now this guy, he's gonna go to attack you, but as you can see, he has a little peg on his tail. What you have to try and do is what you're supposed to do is paralyze him by attacking him, then grab his tail. But that takes too long, so we're gonna do this instead. Boom, boom, boom. And unfortunately I let go. That's not good. Gonna restart. Optimally, you want a 2 cycle. But we'll see how that goes. Each cycle wastes about 25 to 30 seconds. So you want to try and have good positioning for this boss. You want at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You want to have at least 5 hits. Oof, this is gonna be rough. I need a good position for this, or else it's probably going to be a 3 cycle, which is fine. Ooh, probably gonna be like 1 hit off. Yep. That's unfortunate. Oh, come back here. There we go. 2 hits left. But we finished him off, which is what matters. Now we got the second to last world in the game, the ice world. First things first, we got Raging Ravine. Now this level introduces the barrels that shoot, that you get to twist and shoot and aim. And you're supposed to go through all these tires and like iron barbs and stuff, but we just like to skip those. As you can see, as I'm grabbing, I'm letting go as fast as possible so I don't turn as much. This helps you get across certain sections like that. Now this skip I call dying, first of all. I can grab it. Oh, that's fine. We got the second one. That's bomb skip right there. Normally you have to take the bombs and throw it and wait for it to explode, and it's not fun times. But you can just skip that. And there we go. Now I apologize for some of my lack of skill in some sections, but if this game is accepted, I promise, I promise this will be a better shot. Now this is Ice Castle. This is one of my other favorite levels in this game. Yes, it does have ice physics, but it's not that bad as you think. We got one new strat. Oof. Alright, let's see if I can... One more try. No? Okay. Sick. Okay, I'm just gonna restart. Ah, so close. Oh, come on. Thought I had that. There we go. Don't want to get in the bonus barrel. Now this room used to be, you have to wait for the crocs to throw the rocks, and it takes a while. That rhymed. But using that new strat that I discovered, or new movement strats, you can just skip them easily. Once again, I'm pressing and releasing very quickly, so I don't get turned as much. Makes it a lot easier to grab those. And there we go. Ice Castle is finished. Now we got the second underwater level in the game. And luckily the last. This level is really long, but we can get through it. I don't like that guy. Doesn't matter, we can waste time here as long as we get up to that part and miss. Awesome. There we go. Once again, I apologize for the lack of skill. Had a bit of a rough week, but that's not what we're here for. We are here for going fast. Gonna Indiana Jones it real quick. Very close call. I walk all the way to the edge because being in the air underwater is very slow, and the walking speed is actually faster than just being in the air, well, in the water technically. This part you do want to face down, just in case these guys like to be butt faces, like they are now. So you can do that. And finally, here's the end of the level. Now this level's Cold Forest. This level's supposed to be easy, but I never seem to have a good time. That's why I like to use Banana Boost in this room. Other runners, i.e. the one other runner of this game, prefers to use Banana Boost at other points in the game, but I like to use it in that room, because that room's a pain in the butt. Oh, one thing I should also explain, this game has ILs, actually. You unlock time attack mode as you complete the game. And there are different strats because ILs do not have bananas. Well, they do have bananas, but you don't start out with any. So, some strats in here, or in the any percent run, you obviously can't do because you don't have bananas. Now this boss is Sassy Squatch. It's a Sassy Sasquatch. It's one of my favorite bosses, it's a lot of fun. This boss has some RNG. Whether he opens his mouth quickly or not. And do this 4 more times and you're all good. Boom. Ah, just barely missed. Yeah, if you miss like 4 times, it does like a little headbutt. But the RNG with this boss, hopefully we don't get to see it. He sometimes takes like 20 years to open his mouth at first. He has to like reposition himself. It's kind of annoying. But we can get through easily. 2 more hits and we are all good. Boom, boom. See how we grabbed like 1 extra time? And there we go. And that was the quick grab. If you don't grab a coin in time, it kind of like flies up in the air and it wastes a bit of time. But if you kind of go down like that, it's pretty quick. That's why I call it the quick grab. This level, you want to try and stay as straight vertical as possible. The more you deviate from left to right, the more time you waste. But easy level all the same. These two levels, this first one and this second one here, is a good level to grind for bananas, because you're gonna need a lot of it, especially for the last two levels. Pretty straightforward stuff. This last world really just tests your ability to dodge things, which is what the speedrun is all about anyway. Ooh, that was a good angle. See, if I bounced directly on top of it, it would have shot me up and it would waste time. Which is interesting. It's good to... like, one cool thing in this game is just optimizing all the small things. Then we got the easiest quick cycle in any speedrun ever. Then in this room, you kinda have to collect the banana medal. You can avoid it, but it's honestly just more trouble than it's worth. Go down here to the secret passage. Or you can just take a hit. But if you don't have the bananas, then you kind of have to collect the coconut. Like I said, banana management, very interesting. If you need to collect bananas beforehand, to not do that, or just tough it out. All up to runner's preference. Now we have a strat in this level, found by a non-runner of this game. With precise timing, an audio cue. Excellent. So what that did is that it normally in that first room you have to you have to like, smash a lot of crates. And it's pretty much like a maze game, or like find the maze game. It's weird. So we skip it with the aptly named 30 Banana DK Fire Bounce Hoo-Ha Combo DX. Great name for a great skip. And we finally move on to the final boss with 10 extra bananas to spare. Now, the first form of this final boss, oh, wrong button, is a race. You gotta race him. But this race is really easy and possible with the banana boost. Now we have a mano-a-mano showdown, where you just kind of bump heads, if you get the setup correctly. Boom, last one. Boom. Oh, nope. There we go. And time stops right when you collect the banana medal, right now. So that was DK King of Swing. This is my submission to AGDQ 2017. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you consider running this game. I hope you guys consider accepting this game. It's definitely a breath of fresh air from the Donkey Kong Country games. And it's a really neat game to speedrun. I hope to see you guys there.